By the looks of my watch, it's officially Halloween. Hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of Grave Time. Today I want to share my paranormal encounters with all of you here on this special day known as Halloween. Now, I don't have any evidence of any kind, so you're going to have to take me on my word. So forgive me if this is already going to be boring. But who doesn't love a good ghost story? My first paranormal encounter took place in 1987 at my grandma's house in Elk Grove, California. I was 6 years old and standing in this location of the house, which is basically next to the kitchen, when I happened to look outside the window and saw this black shadow. It looked kind of like the Neighborhood Watch logo. I was so scared I got away from the window and got towards the kitchen and waited until my aunt and grandma came out. I know for a fact this took place in October because the house was decorated for Halloween. The next story takes place on June 12th, 1997. Once again at my grandma's house. Me and my brother used to go over on weekends and we'd mow the front yard and or the backyard. We'd take turns. This time around my brother wasn't able to mow because he broke his arm after falling off a motorbike. Therefore, I had to mow the front and the backyard. I started off in the front yard and was mowing around one of the trees. And there, for whatever reason, I felt like something was telling me to turn my head and look to the right. And when I did, I saw this disembodied head. And I recognized who it was. It was the head and face of my grandpa, who I'd seen his image before in pictures. My grandpa passed away in that house days before my first birthday, so I never really got to know him, but I'd always hear stories about who he was and that he loved me. So anyways, I see his disembodied head floating there within the branches of the tree. I freak out and I run away from the lawnmower and into the house, into a spare bedroom, and I called my mom and told her what I saw. I was crying. I think it was the first time me and my mom had ever prayed together. We prayed that whatever this thing was, that it would go away. After the conversation I had with my mom, I built up enough courage to go back outside to the front yard and finished mowing. From there I dumped the grass out in the trash can and started working on the backyard. While I was working on the grass in the backyard, for whatever reason I saw this image from a distance, and when I looked up to the other side of the backyard near the gazebo, I saw this glowing object. It looked like an outline of a man. Its height was somewhere between 5'6" and 5'8", which I was told most likely was the height of my grandpa. I just absolutely lost it once again. I just shook my head, closed my eyes, and when I opened my eyes and looked in that direction where the fence was, I didn't see the object anymore. I turned off the lawnmower and I ran clear across the other side of the backyard. And when I got to the side door where the garage was, the garage door was down, the lights were off in the garage. I ran through the garage and into the house, and my aunt was right there by the door doing laundry. And I asked her, I said, I might be seeing things. I know it's hot outside. Might be a mirage or something like that. Could you come out and watch me mow? She told me that she would finish mowing and to go ahead and sit down and relax and get something to drink. Well, when I went to sit down my grandma was like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I guess I'm really hot. I'm overheated." And she said, "Okay, well, when you're done with everything, your aunt wants to take you to get you some ice cream at Baskin-Robbins." So, probably about 30 minutes later, we go to Baskin-Robbins, which is not too far away from the house. And as we walk in, there's a display there advertising the Baskin-Robbins birthday club. So from age 1 all the way to age 12, you could participate in this. I think what I encountered was some kind of level of deja vu, because my grandpa was actually the one that got me signed up there at Baskin-Robbins to participate in this birthday club, to receive a free scoop of ice cream on your birthday. So I have that encounter. The whole birthday thing ended at age 12. The date was June 12th. There was just too many coincidences here. I remember going to talk to one of the pastors at the church that we were going to at the time. We attended a Lutheran church in Elk Grove, and when I told this story to the pastor, he had this complete deer-in-the-headlights look. He told me he had no idea what it was. Perhaps these encounters have paved the way for my interest in the unknown and the things that can't be explained. I try to process these things through my Christian faith and through everyday life, trying to understand, is this good or is this evil? Only time will tell. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of Grave Time. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe Halloween. Try not to eat too much candy. Try to stay away from that diabetic coma. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.